Hi, it's Buggy or Bugga. I'm reading you. Today I'm reading you. You are special. Should have gotten your copy in the mail. Okay, so here's your You Are Special by Max Lucado. Or Max Lucado. Don't know which one. Okay, so you're going to open to this page where all those people are. And look, they have stars all over them. Some have stars and some have dots. So look at your page as I read. The Wemmicks were small wooden people. All of the wooden people were carved by a woodworker named Eli. His workshop sat at the top of the hill, overlooking the village. Each Wemmick was different. Some had big noses, some had very large eyes, and some were tall and some were short, and some wore hats and some wore coats. But all were made by the same carver, and all lived in the village. There's the village, and there they are. And there's the wood carver's house. That's Eli's house. Okay, now turn the page. And all day, every day, the Wemmicks did the same thing. They gave each other stickers. Each Wemmick had a box of golden star stickers and a box of gray dot stickers. Up and down the streets, all over the city, people spent their days sticking stars and dots on one another. The pretty ones with smooth wood and fine paint always got lots of stars. But if the wood was rough or the paint was chipped, the Wemmicks gave dots. So here they are. See how he's getting dots and he's getting stars? And they're giving them out of the boxes, dots and stars. Now we're on this page. Oh, look at all those stars. The talented ones got stars too. Some could lift big sticks high above their heads or jump over tall boxes. Still others knew big words or could sing pretty songs. Everyone gave them stars. Some Wemmicks had stars all over them. Every time they got a star, it made them feel so good. It made them want to do something else and get another star. Others, though, could do little. They got dots. So he got dots and they got stars. Punchinello was one of these. He tried to jump high like the others, but he always fell. And then he fell, and when he fell, the others would gather around and give him dots. Oh, poor Punchinello. Sometimes when he fell, his wood got scratched, so people would give him more dots. Then, when he would try to explain why he fell, he would say something silly, and the Wemmicks would give him more dots. After a while, he had so many dots that he didn't want to go outside. He was afraid he would do something dumb, such as forget his hat or step in the water, and then people would give him another dot. In fact, he had so many gray dots that some people would come up and give him one for no reason at all. Poor Punchinello. He deserved lots of dots, the wooden people would agree with one another. He's not a good wooden person. After a while, Punchinello believed them. I am not a good Wemmick, he would say. The few times he went outside, he hung around other Wemmicks who had a lot of dots. He felt better around them. Is he kicking a can down the hill? One day he met a Wemmick who was unlike any he'd ever met. She had no dots and she had no stars. She was just wooden. Her name was Lucia. It wasn't that people didn't try to give her stickers. It's just that the stickers didn't stick. Some of the women admired Lucia for having no dots, so they would run up and give her a star. But it would fall right off. Others would look down on her for having no stars, so they would try to give her a dot. But it wouldn't stay either. So he has lots of dots. And somehow, she doesn't have any dots or any stars. That's the way I want to be, thought Punchinello. I don't want anyone's marks. So he asked the stickerless Wemmick how she did it. It's easy, Lucia replied. Every day I go to see Eli. Eli? Yes, Eli, the wood carver. I sit in the workshop with him. Why? Why don't you find out yourself? Go up the hill. He's right up there. And with that, the Wemmick, who had no stickers, and turned and skipped away. There she is. She turned and skipped away. She told him to go visit Eli in the house. But will he want to see me? Punchinello cried out. Lucia didn't hear, so Punchinello went home. He sat near the window and watched the wooden people as they scurried around, giving each other stars and dots and stars. It's not right, he muttered to himself, and he decided to go see Eli. Go up the hill to see Eli. Oh, there he is. He walked up the narrow path to the top of the hill and stepped into the big shop. His wooden eyes widened at the size of everything. The stool was as tall as he was. He had to stretch on his tippy toes to see the top of the woodbench. A hammer was as long as his arm. Punchinello swallowed hard. I'm not staying here, and he turned to leave. Then he heard his name. Punchinello. The voice was deep and strong. Punchinello stopped. Punchinello, how good to see you. Come and let me have a look at you. So Punchinello turned slowly and looked at the large bearded craftsman. You know my name? The little Wemmicks asked. Of course I do. I made you. Eli stooped down and picked him up and set him on the bench. The maker spoke thoughtfully as he looked at the gray dots. Looks like you've been given some bad marks. I didn't mean to, Eli. I really tried hard, said Punchinello. Oh, you don't have to defend yourself to me, child. I don't care what the other Wemmicks think. You don't? Said Punchinello. No, and you shouldn't either. Who are they to give stars and dots? They're Wemmicks just like you. What they think doesn't matter, Punchinello. All that matters is what I think. Because I made you, I think you're pretty special. Punchinello laughed. Me? Special? Why, I can't walk fast. I can't jump. My paint is peeling. Why do I matter to you? Eli looked at Punchinello, put his hands on those small wooden shoulders, and spoke slowly. Because you're mine. That's why you matter to me. Punchinello never had anyone look at him like this, much less his maker. He didn't know what to say. Look at how happy he is. Every day I've been hoping you'd come visit me, Eli explained. I came because I met someone who had no marks, said Punchinello. I know, she told me about you, said the craftsman. Why don't the stickers stay on her? The maker spoke softly. Because she has decided that what I think is more important than what they think. The stickers only stick if you let them." "What?" said Punchinello. The maker said, "The stickers only stick if they matter to you. The more you trust my love, the less you care about their stickers." I'm not sure I understand," said Punchinello. Eli smiled. He smiled. "You will, but it will take some time. You've got a lot of marks. For now, just come to see me every day and let me remind you how much I care." Eli lifted Punchinello off the bench and set him on the ground. "Remember," said the maker. Eli said as the Wemmick walked out the door, "You are special because I made you, and I don't make mistakes." Punchinello didn't stop, but in his heart he thought, "I think he really means it." And when he did, a dot fell to the ground. Fell off of him. Look at that. And there he is. Do you think Punchinello spent time with his maker every day? I think he did. And I think we need to worry about what Jesus and God think about us more than what we think about, than what other people think about us. I love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I hope you enjoyed the story.